Did you know that it's possible to get a home radon testing kit delivered to your house for about $3? Depending on where you live, you may be able to test your own home for radon at this low cost. Radon is a radioactive gas that's not visible, has no scent, and can't be seen. It's responsible for many instances of lung cancer and is estimated to be an issue in 1 in 15 homes. If you log into the EPA's website, you can navigate to the radon topic. Then click on the regional option. Then click on the state radon program. Find your state in the list of regions, and then click on that region. Then scroll to your state's option, and click the state website. From this point on, the process may be different depending on your state. In some states, you'll have a link to order your own home radon testing kit. Click it and fill out the information. A couple days later, your kit should arrive in the mail. Once you get your kit, you'll see that inside is a radon charcoal sample collector, a return shipping envelope, a prepaid shipping label, a testing form, and an instruction guide. One of the things that you can get started on right away is filling out the information on your testing form. You'll need to fill out your name and address, some basic information about your home, the serial number on the back of your testing kit, and the location inside your home that you plan to hold the test. After you've done this, you're ready to begin your test, assuming you've been keeping your windows shut for the past 12 hours. The radon test needs the test to be done in a normal, closed environment. So if you've been keeping your windows open, you'll need to make sure to shut them and make sure that they stay shut for at least 12 hours prior to the test, and then for the duration of your test. You can open and shut your door as needed for normal exit and entry, but don't leave it open because you have to close your windows. The radon test needs to be in a normal, closed test environment, but you can still use your air conditioning, heat, and dehumidifiers as you normally would. Once you're ready to start your test, you'll want to place your sampler in the lowest level of your house, whether it's finished or unfinished. You should avoid placing your sampler in any area that is humid, like a bathroom, kitchen, or sump room. You should avoid placing your sampler in a crawl space for the same reason. You'll also want to avoid areas with moving air, like on top of a heat or AC register, or in an area that will get direct sunlight. In my case, I found a utility closet that fit all of these requirements. Once you're ready to start your test, you can now cut open the plastic bag that contains the sampler and place it in the area that you picked. Take note of the date and time that you started your test. You will need to mark it in your testing form. The sampler should stay put and undisturbed for 48 to 96 hours. Make sure that you don't remove the test prior to 2 full days, and make sure you don't leave it in for more than a week. Ideally, after 96 hours, or 4 days, you should be ready to collect your sampler and send it off to the lab. Make sure that before you send it in, you finish the testing form by including all of the required information, including the end date and time of the test. Once you've completed the test form with all the required information, you can gather the shipping envelope, the shipping label, and place the sampler and the test form in the envelope to be sent to the lab. Before dropping it off in the mail, you'll want to mark down the shipping number on the mailing label in case it gets lost in the mail. A week or two later, you should get your results back. My results came back in an email. Something like this is the best case scenario that you would want to see, that there are nearly undetectable levels of radon in your home. However, if you get back a reading of 2 to 4 picocuries per liter, you may want to retest and see if you get a result that high again, and then consider if you want to pay for remediation. If you get a reading of over 4, then you should get a more detailed test done, and then seriously consider your remediation options if you get another high result back. I hope this video helped answer any questions that you may have about radon testing. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if this video helped you out.